Hi, it's your friend Marvin Stafford, the Smile Motivator. Good morning. Yes, I am pumped. I'm excited. I'm excited to be alive. It's another day. It's another opportunity for greatness to push through adversity. It's another opportunity for life and living and relationships and communication to get it right or to get it wrong. And then it doesn't matter. It's another opportunity. They say either get it right, well, either I win or I learn. I never lose. I love that saying. I love that saying. Oh man, as you can tell, I'm a little excited. Yes! Woo! Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down. Well, as you know, well, you may not know, I had a great day yesterday. It started out with my best friend Gerald Stoneman taking me to breakfast, and we had a great breakfast here in at one of the local establishments, the Toasted Yolk. Yeah, was really good breakfast. So from there, he got me home, and I just had a really it just was a good day. I didn't do too much. I met a friend for dinner. And I cooked, or they came and cooked, and we just sat out and we just had a really good time communicating. I love good conversation, stimulating conversation about feelings and future and emotions and just all the life stuff. So yeah, I had an awesome day. We've been talking about we have been talking about believing in yourself and how that's so important to believe in yourself and make sure you're going after those things that have been placed in your heart, that has been put for you to go after. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what it is. It's all ministry. Whether you're a financial investor, whether you wash cars for a living, you're a mechanic, or you're an airplane pilot. It really doesn't matter. The things that you're called to do will put you in front of people you're called to speak to. A while back we talked about Paul and how he was called to be an apostle to the Gentiles, and he was chosen. He was chosen for a specific task to preach in Athens. So whatever it is that you're called to do, I urge you to believe in yourself. And like I said, if your adversities in life cause you not to believe in yourself, you need to speak to yourself and motivate yourself on the inside. We talked about that yesterday. And if you can't motivate, if you don't know how, find someone that you trust that will motivate you, that will push you forward and ultimately lift you up and tell you and can see the greatness inside of you, can see the specialness inside of you, can see the marvelousness inside of you. And if all else fails, you gotta know that God believes in you. We read those scriptures yesterday, like the ones that 1 John 4:19. We love because He first loved us. You know, we read those scriptures yesterday in Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So we went over about 8 or 9 of them yesterday, and possibly 10. But yeah, yes, but God has said some awesome things about you. That He has plans for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, to give you a future and a hope. Yeah, so all those things that we had talked about, believing in yourself, and I told you about I have been studying adversity and how to overcome adversity. And the main thing that was in all of those articles that I read was believe in yourself. There were some others too, and we're going to get into two of them today about things you can do to help overcome your doubt, overcome your adversities, overcome your not believing in yourself. And one of those things is look for the positive. And the other, if we can have time to get to it, is remember your purpose. So as far as looking at the positive, we talk about the silver lining. Yeah, maybe clouds outside, but there's always a silver lining where the sun is peeking through. It's never as bad as it seems. I told you before, if you put your hand in front of your face, your hand might be small next to the backdrop. But it doesn't matter. If your problem covers your sight, then you can't see the possibilities that are out there in the middle of your adversity, in the middle of you may not believing in yourself in this situation. Never let your problem become bigger than the opportunity. Or I'll say it like this for the church going folks. Ha! Yes. Never let your problem become bigger than your God. Never let your circumstances, your temporary circumstances, become bigger than the Creator who spoke and there was. In the beginning. Oh, yes. God said, let there be light. And there was light. He spoke and there was. All God has to do is speak into that problem. And the way is out. But most times, there have been several times in the Bible where God did not speak to the problem. He stood in the problem. He stood with, and if you believe, if you understand, when you're going through a situation, God is, if you are believing, as I believe, God is standing with you in the midst of the problem. In this life, Jesus said, there will be struggle, but I have overcome the world. So yes, struggle is appointed to us sometimes, but God is there in the midst of that problem and is able to give you comfort, to give you vision, to give you a big picture and to see opportunities in the midst of the hell you're going through. He's able. He's able. So you have to look for the positive. And if you can't see it, baby, you gotta ask. You gotta ask. Hey, Lord, this thing's overwhelming me. I need your help. Show me a way out. Give me strength to endure. Let me see the opportunity or the eye in the midst of the storm. It said that the eye is the most tranquil place in the midst of a storm. All hell is breaking loose in the storm and on the outside. But in the eye, there is peace. So you have to look for the positive in your situation. And you have to remember the why you're doing it, your purpose. God has called something into you. He will not let you fail. He will not let you fail. If it's your calling, he's not going to let you fail. You cannot fail. If God be for us, who can be against us, baby? Yes. Woo! If God be for us, who can be against us? He will not let you fail. You got to look for the positive. You got to remember why and who put it in you. For he foreknew us. He knew us before. He predestined us. He called us. He justified and glorified. He did all of this before we were born. If he gave us a job to, he will never let us fail. He will never, ever, yeah, woo, never ever let us fail. So remember why. You remember your purpose and look for the positive. You gotta start. If you're on the fence, Steve Harvey talks about jumping. If you're on the fence, start. And don't despise small beginnings. Don't despise small beginnings. Everything you're doing is worth doing. Start out small. Small beginnings, small mistakes. You learn from your mistakes, and as you get experience, now we said the quote of the other day on the other day. So experience, mistakes increase your experience, and experience decrease your mistakes. Start out small, move forward, make small mistakes. You starting out small in your calling, the mistakes you make will be small, and as you go, you'll get bigger, and the bigger you get, the more costly your mistakes are, but the more you learn. It's not easy, and it's not supposed to be, but you can do it because God has called you for your dreams, your inspirations, your aspirations, your calling, your kingdom ministry. You can do it. I believe in you because I know who put it in you. Hey, this is Marvin Stafford, the Smile Motivator. And I'm reminding you that we are staying motivated in life eternal. Have a great and awesome day today. Yes. Share the video. Like the video. Talk about it with your friends. Share the word. And I will see you tomorrow.